pen. So this is the first thing I need. That's the first thing we need to do. That here, this is a tool. This is an online tool, so you can write your codes and check out HTML things. So we're gonna start coding. We click on Start Coding. I also suggest to sign up and create your account, etc., etc. So okay, look on the YouTube streaming. So we have the first element, that is the heading number 1. That is the main title, Javier Smith. And now let's put a description. We're gonna use now a P tag. A P tag. Let's create the closing tag immediately so we don't have confusing. So on the P tag we can put any, that means paragraph. So we can put information, any type of text information there. So we can put, for example, it's my birthday today, right? So that's the P tag. So now we have a heading and now we have a description, and maybe I can put something like it's my favorite today, my birthday today, and I would like to have as a present, and then we can create a UL. UL means on ordered list. So you're gonna have a list of things inside a UL. All right. So inside the UL, you're gonna have the list elements, right? So this means that we have a list. We're gonna create a list. Now we're gonna have elements inside the list. So one of the elements that I want is, maybe I want to have I don't know, a guitar, right? So we close the element. Now we need another list element, and maybe I want to have a microphone. So you see the HTML structure, without telling any kind of visual instructions, is creating a list already. As you can see, that's creating an ordered list. So we have kind of a little profile here, right? We have the creation of a basic profile. Maybe we want to create a second profile. So what are we gonna do here? Let's check this out. So let's talk a little bit about the tags. So we're using H1, we are using a P tag, we are using UL, and we are using LI. LI means list item, I'm sorry. And UL means on order list. For example, if we change this to OL, that means ordered list. It's gonna change from an icon. It's gonna change from a bullet. It's gonna change to numbers. And if I add another element, is of course gonna have a third element with the number. So this is HTML, very basic. And as you can see, we are creating siblings and parents. For example, the H1, the P, and the OL are siblings, and the LI are children of the OL because they are inside of the OL. So for example, if we want to create a second profile, it will be better if I create a division tag. Div means division, so it's gonna create like a separate section. So now everything is a children of the division, right? So H1, the P, the OL, and the list are children of the division. So the division, everything is inside of the division right now. So if I copy the division, now we're gonna have a second profile, you see? And now we can edit and put name, second name, and a different description. And we change guitar for drums. Okay, so now you see we have two profiles here. So what are we gonna do? So HTML structure is basically the information that you're gonna put in a file, and the HTML, understanding HTML is gonna help you to put information in an order that system and humans can understand this. And that's how every information works. A book or any kind of reading that you take, there is a title, there is a secondary element, etc., etc. So understanding HTML is going to help you understand how to put information in a structured way. So this is the HTML, right? So there's some tags that you're gonna need to learn in order to make the visual and the understanding of the information properly. So, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, it's important to me that you understand that we're talking about parents and siblings. So right now we have two parents that they are siblings. The divisions, we have two divisions on this element, and inside the two divisions we have the profiles with H1, with the P's and the elements and the list. So we have children inside, parents, etc. Okay, so this is the HTML, and right now we are using CodePen. This is a website to make HTML examples or examples exactly easily. And later I will show you what program to use and how we're gonna create websites on our computer. But for now, it's just as a basic introduction. That's why I'm using CodePen. It's a very nice tool, and it's also online, so it's a kind of a cloud system to make your code. Anyways, now we're gonna talk about CSS. CSS is the cascade style sheets. This is what give colors and backgrounds and movements to your information. And okay, so now how are we gonna use CSS? We simply identify the element on the HTML and we call it on the CSS. For example, I wanna edit the H1, so I'm just gonna put H1. I'm gonna open these brackets, and now I'm gonna put color red, for example. Obviously, there's more things, more advanced techniques, but that's a simple example. I want to show you what I'm doing right now. HTML. One second. Okay, so color, yeah. So basically, and let's say that we also want to put a border inside the title. You see, solid. So maybe we want to make it not so long. So you see now we have a border, and we can put some padding to give it some space inside. You get it? So now we have the title in a very nice way, different. So maybe you want to identify different profiles. So maybe we want to edit the division. So we want to put the same things. We want to put up in the division, we want to put a border, solid, and we want to put a display inline. Display flex. Let's put display, the same one. Display inline block. So we have the second profile, etc. So if we copy and paste the division and we add a third profile, you see, so this is how we create HTML. It's very simple. I know this doesn't look nice, it looks very ugly, but this is a very basic introduction to understand what we're gonna do. So we're gonna be learning how to create hierarchies on HTML structures, how we're gonna create parents and siblings, how to use the right tags so the system understands what you're saying. And then we're gonna learn a lot about CSS in order to put backgrounds and to put borders and to put colors to our elements. Eventually, we will also learn how to create links, how to create images, how to put images on your HTML, and etc., etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed the course, and I hope to see you in the next ones. So please leave your feedback. Leave your feedback on the video. Let me know what I can improve. If you want to know something in specific, and we'll go from there. Bye-bye.